Good evening, one and all. Dosa preparation with Bombay chutney, different flavors. Almost every time, I do not eat the regular routine dosa, either ragi dosa or millets dosa, which is extremely healthy. Okay, Bombay chutney antam. You will not find even an iota of onion and garlic, which is the most important thing. Most important thing for your health. It should not be added like that. Most people prepare dosa just like that without covering with any plate. My goodness, you should save the heat generated out of the gas. Please be sensible, unconscious. Okay? Give me some time. Bombay chutney, any of the pickles. Oh, one important thing. Some of the, what you can say, powders to be added. Why pickle? Very important concept of prebiotics and probiotics. Prebiotics and probiotics are essential parts of one's diet. Only then his gut health, gut health will be stronger, because we have millions of bacteria unactivated in the gut. They will be activated only hello Narsimha, the millions of good bacteria will be activated only if we have any of the prebiotics. Remember that. That is the reason you should be adding certain pickle, mainly which was fermented and whatever, I am not sure of the correct word, for sufficient amount of time. Powder, either til powder or avisalu. Avisalu, I am not getting the English word. Nuvulu avisalu compulsory ga undali. Okay, remember that. Very, very yummy, believe me. It is quite healthy and good flavor without losing much taste. you prepare normal dosas with the regular routine onion, garlic and everything, you will have very tasty thing. But that is not the very purpose of eating, my dear brothers and sisters. We should eat for health. We should not live to eat. We should eat to live. Is it clear? Yeah. Just a minute, I'm just pouring dosa. Mahadevasutam. Big people. Why? I'm already tested Bangaram. So sorry for making you wait. Than the routine one, I put little more oil because dosa I do not use the regular routine dosa batter or idli batter. It is always the millets mixed or at least the ragi flavor. Okay, so accordingly I need to add little more oil, which is not so good for health. Either butter or ghee is the best combination. Okay, yeah. That will take little some time. Let me say you, please watch this movie Shivam Bajaj, one of the excellent movies which depicts the servitude of Dogra. Dogra was a dog, well-trained dog of Indian Army, and its combinations with various events and this thing, what you can say, how it has been helped in various complex crimes, conspiracies, that movie shows. And through, of course, in a movie always they'll be adding some more masala in it. Okay, very nicely they have shown it. It is worth watching, but not all people can understand. People did not like our what is that Prabhas movie, Jai Shri Ram, that I don't know, Jai Shri Ram, Raja Ram, Prabhas movie. I'm not recollecting that. Adipurush. Unfortunately, people did not like Adipurush. On a very sad note. Shivam Bajaj is one of the very classic. It doesn't have much comedy and much actions and romance, but it has some action scenes. But the conception in that is pretty well captured. Dogra movie, and it also shows about the neural structures of the brain and its connections with the past lives, which is extraordinary. Okay, one should watch that rather than watching the Double Smart Shankar part 2. Shivam Bajaj is one of the very good movie which was released in OTT. Okay, in Amazon Prime you can watch it. Yeah, and one more few things. Just a minute. In another 2 or 3 days, US economy has a very big decision of FED rate cuts. It has to take a conscious call. First of all, what is rate cut? What its consequences on US economy and so many other economies? I'll tell you in a brief manner. Okay, remember that. US economy, unlike our Indian economy, unlike like many other economies, it is being relied upon on debt system. Appo, loan. It doesn't have the regular savings as Indians does. Even Indians take loan, but it is not based only on loan. Okay? Hardly any Americans have savings in their account. Hardly. Now, in 2-3 days time, they are going to make a very big decision of rate cut, whether it is a 25 basis points or 50 basis points. What is the meaning of rate cut? Is that they are unable to repay so much of debt, for which the government comes down one step below, and they try to satisfy the customers and be more friendly with the customers to ensure proper collecting back of the funds takes place. So many things are interlinked. Jobs data, jobless claims data, CPI inflation data, all this. I cannot explain you all these concepts in a single video. But believe me, it's a very complex decision. Now, what are its implications? Anything rate cut above 50 basis points or 75 basis points has a very severe questions from all the economists. Why is they are giving such a huge rate cut? Suppose you have to pay the interest of maybe 5,000 or 5,000 rupees. They will just say that no need, you can just pay the interest of 1,000 rupees. It's highly questionable. Why are they decreasing it so much? On similar lines, if FED, US economy Fed, gives more than 75 or 100 basis points, take it for granted. US economy is going to collapse with big market crash. Many markets crash have happened in the history. Zimbabwe. I'm not recollecting one more. I think Kenya or one more. Even Sri Lanka has experienced it. But it is not strongly connected to all other economies. There is something called reverse market crash phenomenon even in the stock market. That phenomenon occurs. Okay. Now, if US economy cuts more than 75 basis points or 100 basis points, take it for granted. A big recession is going to come all the way. It is going to hit all other economies. Why only with US economy? Because it is very strongly connected to all economies. Zimbabwe, weakly connected to all economies. Dollar, it is a central point through which commodities gets exchanged. Gold, commodities like gold, silver, copper, zinc, you name it, US dollar has the connection. Okay, strong connection. China is already in the start of a part of recession because क्या बोलते, the whatever the floods everything, and they have little more jobless claims data and all this. But US economy now has to take a conscious call 2-3 days. We will get to know in a few days, not even weeks, whether the US economy is going to slip into the recession or not. Please private message me on 970-4846-722. Most of you have my WhatsApp number. Okay? Do not miss the Economics Times news channel, even my WhatsApp status, to know more about this data factor. This data factor can affect the lives of common people across the globe. I am so worried. So worried. Arey bhai, first eating, proper eating and sleeping. Then the next, first survival, then thrival. Survival first, then thrival. Thrival baad mein. Huh? Okay. Thank you so much for your time and efforts. I'll catch up very soon on another topics. Okay? Bye bye.